Hi guys. Okay, this is where we left off yesterday on the PowerPoint notes for direct and indirect objects. So you might want to listen to this video and start and stop it so that you can fill out the notes on your Notability where you were taking them before. So the next sentence that I wanted you to try on your own was the store was handing customers free samples. You might want to stop the video and go try this one yourself. Now that you've tried it yourself, I would start by crossing out prepositional phrases, which I don't see any. So the next thing I would do was look for my verb, which is was. I'm going to put it down here because I'm running out of room with my stylus. Handing. Handing is an action verb. Who was handing? The store is my subject. The store was handing. What was getting handed at the store? The customers weren't getting handed anything, meaning the store wasn't handing customers over. The store was handing samples over. That's your direct object. To whom were they handing the samples? To the customers. So that is the indirect object. Notice that always the indirect object, if there is one, there isn't always one, is before the direct object. Okay? And you don't even need direct and indirect objects in a sentence, but if they are both there by chance, you'll have the indirect object first and the direct object second after an action verb. Okay, for this next one, Eric gave Angie $10. No prepositional phrase, but the action verb. Remember, these are always going to be action verbs when you have direct and indirect objects. Is gave. The subject, who gave? Eric gave. The direct object is what Eric gave. He did not give Angie away. He gave $10. So dollars is your direct object, and you have to put the do above it. To whom did he give that $10? To Angie. She's the indirect object. And again, notice that after the action verb, you have first the indirect object, if there is going to be one, and then the direct object, if there is going to be one. John sent me a letter. No prepositional phrase. Your action verb is sent. Who sent? John sent is your subject. What did John send? He sent a letter. To whom or for whom did he send it? He sent it to me. He didn't send me in the mail. He sent the letter in the mail to me. Me is the indirect object. Okay, in this next set, there may or may not be indirect objects. There might be just a direct object, or there might not be either. You kind of have to figure it out. So we gave Mike an award for winning the race. And again, you should be trying these yourself first, stopping the video, and then coming back to the video to see if you got them right. If you look at, for the verb, it's, prepositional phrase for winning. Subject is we. What did we do? What's the action? We gave. What did we give? We didn't give Mike. We gave an award to Mike. So award is the direct object, and Mike, is the indirect object. The skater fell on the ice. Let's cross out the prepositional phrase. My action verb is fell. Who fell? The skater. And then if this is the subject and this is the action verb, there isn't anywhere here at all to have a direct indirect object because they cannot be found in the prepositional phrase. So there just simply isn't a direct or indirect object in this sentence, and that's okay. Sam traded baseball cards with his brother. With his brother is the prepositional phrase. Traded is my action verb. Sam is the one who did the trading. Okay, let's find the direct object. What was traded? Baseball cards, or just cards, were traded. To whom were they traded? It doesn't say. There is no indirect object here. Remember, indirect objects, if they're there, would be before the direct object, and there just isn't one there. Baseball is just an adjective describing what kind of cards it is. So there's no indirect object. That's all there is. That's all you have. So at this point, what I would like you to do is go try direct and indirect objects practice 1, which can be found in Blended Schools, Grammar, Unit 1, Part 4. It's right under the PowerPoint notes that you have already pulled up. Go ahead and try practice 1, please.